Hello again everyone, Deflex here for Fair Gaming. I wanted to bring a new video on what I call is, if you haven't been paying much attention, maybe the sleeper spec you were not anticipating in high keys. I predict if it keeps up the same way, they will be S tier in 11.1, and for the reason is they are getting that rework and they are getting some things tweaked. Mainly, it is going to be their class tree, not their spec tree. But that class is Balance Druid, aka the Space Chicken, aka whatever else you want to call it. Um, they are scaringly doing a ton of damage, and they're running a weird build that only has one capstone, which is fine. It's just weird that, your other two capstones aren't worth taking. But they are doing tremendous damage. Like, I was just playing around on the dummies. I'm doing 2.43 million. I'm under 600 item level. I could be 601, but I don't have that equipped. Literally, that's some agility stuff for tanking. So I am under 600. I have no enchants. I got nothing, and I'm doing 2.43 million. It actually worked out to like 255, but by the time you run away, it actually dropped that much. Anyway, we'll go with this one. Million on the training dummies. It's insane. And I didn't know how good they were they were going. Like, it was a sleeper spec to me. I knew they were pretty decent, and Boomkins always can play until they're OP anyway. It's just a thing of the class itself. But they are doing tremendous. And to show you, like, you just have to go to Warcraft logs, and you can see that Boomkin it's in the top key done. They're sprinkled throughout here. They're probably as much as Frost DKs, but there's only two real specs that are locked in. So everyone's running, obviously, the prop. Well, I guess there's four locked in. Everyone's running the prop pally. Now, with the prop pally, you don't need any kicks, so you don't or that many quick kicks. So you can run a disc priest because prop pally can take care of most of it. Now, with the disc priest, PI becomes tremendously important, so the enhancement shaman takes over, and people are still running AUG. This will probably go down in the next 11.1. So you basically were filling in one DPS slot. Now, to be fair, there is a lot of variation. You can see Balance Druid, Assassin Rogue, Frost Mage. If you go to page 2, which is still doing, we're 19 keys still. There's a Survival Hunter, Ret Pally. Like, it's just sprinkled out there. A bunch of different DPS taking up the third spot. But Balanced Druid is in there quite a bit. So they were really gaining momentum. Out of the DPS, you go to keys above 15, it's still underrepresented compared to Frost DKs. And Hand Shaman's obviously up there with Evoker, so they just pair together. There's actually more Assassin Rogues doing more 15s, and there's more Ret Pallies doing more 15s and Balanced Druid. What is crazy, though, and this is where my prediction for Druid is coming up for 11.1. They're getting the rework. Not only are they getting that, but they have an A tier here. Their DPS is 1.8 roughly. Same as Frost DK, same as Assassin Rogue, and they're not getting PI'd. Enhancement Shamans are getting the whole PI. So if you go to one of the logs, these are one of the top players. Enhancement Shaman got all the PIs. And the Druid, they parse the same. 2 point, they're only, just a little over 400,000. You're like, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, but Enhancement Shaman is the S tier spec, and it gets all the PIs when they have their stuff up. So they are getting buffed beyond that. And you can just see the PI if you just go to cast and you check out the Disc Priest, and you can see that the Shaman got every PI. Now, there is the Disc Priest who gets it too because they run the combo one, so when he gets it, Shaman gets it. But yeah, that's insane that they're doing that much damage, no PI, just ready to go. Crazy. And they're only gonna get better. Oh, that is gonna be some huge changes. They're running, I just grabbed one of these. The talent calculator for Druid. You can actually just go to one of the other ones. Yeah, this is just the top druid. What he's running for talents. But it's definitely the sleeper spec. I knew they were decent. I didn't know they were this good. And they're only getting better. So if you haven't tried it, definitely go play it. It's a lot different now. You just have to, get your dots up. Always go into Eclipse. Get your Sunfire, hit your Moonfires. And then you just basically go into the buttons you have here. Your Starfall is going to be your biggest one. So just keep Starfalling when you can. And I haven't played enough of it, but I have to get a little better, which I will work on. I'm just playing it for funsies. Right now, I'm not pushing anything on it. Like you can see, I'm under 600, but the damage just keeps scaling. It's the insane card. Back into this, you have 2 of the in cards, and then here comes the Starfall. And, hit 2.6. Like, it's just insane damage. So, if you haven't tried it, try it out. Like I said, they're getting better, and they're great right now. So, have fun, play some Space Chicken. You have to use all the druid forms. Mine is, I use it for tank, so this one's actually, I have a bunch of druids, but this one in general is the Kaltiran, and you can see I left it. Outside all my cooldowns at 2.74. But yeah, I definitely recommend giving them a try. They reduce the amount of effort you have to put in. It's no longer like Shadowlands where you have a hard rotation like the Revendreth one, where it was you needed to hit every button exactly as it was, or it wouldn't work. Rotation's much easier. It's mainly just Starfall when you can, Starfire, and then just keep an Eclipse and make sure your dots are up. But Starfall also gives us some extra time to your dots. Anyways, as I'm not a druid main, this is not a guide video. That's just get out and try druid. It's doing insane damage. It's a sleeper DPS spec. It's still under Ret Pally for population in high keys. It's still under Assassin Rogue in high keys. It is nuts. And that's the video. If you have any questions, as always, leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Deflect, Firm but Fair Gaming. We'll see you in the next video.